Alright, this is not a best of anything, guys. This is just one game. You're in or you're out. The OlimoLeague has a set so the early rounds, you basically knock each other out really quick, and then we get to the quarterfinals. We got some lovely best of threes waiting for us there. So, I kind of wish this was a best of three. Really like me some Crank, really like me some Center. And it's sad that this is happening like one round too early, but... regardless, spawning in the top left corner of the map from Axiom. Feels like it's been a long time since I've introduced this guy. It is the blue Protoss player, Crank.
Now hold on. Okay, the map is Nimbus. I'm gonna guess where the other player is because I'm not actually in the game.
Oh wait, what happened?
I disconnected as soon as they pressed the start.
Oh, okay. Well, since you're in here...
I'm not in there.
Okay, well, so I guess I'm solo casting. Where do you think the spawn location was?
Bottom right?
Pardon me?
Bottom right?
Half right.
Okay, he's on the bottom, yes!
Nope, it's actually the top.
Hello.
The top right. Get wrecked. The top right corner of the map, ladies and gentlemen, it is the light blue Terran player Center, who went for a very early gas. As a Terran player, you don't typically do this unless you're looking to get Hellions out really quick. And Hellions are becoming more and more part of this matchup, not because there's mech builds like you'll see Supernova do, but because, well, quite frankly, Protoss players don't seem to know how to deal with Hellions properly. It's amazing. It's awesome. I'm serious. If you're a Terran player, go on ladder. Next time you're playing versus Protoss, just try this. You'll probably lose, but enjoy watching them flounder because they're like, WTF, I don't know how to deal with this. Where do my hands go? There's, I don't know if anyone ever watched 30 Rock. There's like an episode very early on where, Jack's like filming a video and he's like holding two coffee mugs, and that's just kind of what I imagine ends up happening to most Protoss players. But yeah, here comes that factory real quick. This could also be for Widow Mine, so I mean I'm getting pretty excited here about the Hellion potential. But Center's also sending out an SCV. Oh, he's got a scout. That's right, 4-player spawn map. Doesn't know where Crank spawns. If this ends up being something like a drop, that's even more powerful, I feel, because then of course you've got the escape possibility. Like if you make 2 Hellions as fast as humanly possible, which he's not, by the way, so it's gonna be Marines into a Widow Mine by the looks of it. Anyways, if you do, regardless of what comes out of this, if you make everything as soon as possible and you walk it over, it's pretty much set to do some damage and then die. Whereas if you can drop it over, you actually have the potential to get it out alive. But this reactor coming down so late, what is, I don't know this build, it's so awkward. Like you want to get the Marines out, but it's like, I don't know, 1 Marine is not, I guess, to keep probes at bay? So weird. Crank does that on Stargate, by the way, out of vision of Centers. So Center's SCV comes in, scouts it leaves, Stargate goes down. So Center might not be prepared through this with enough... What's going on here? Okay, sorry, just having some trouble transferring, I guess. He might not be prepared unless he gets a Widow Mine out in time for this. So it looks like he will go for the medevac, and I guess 4 Hellions, just trying to load them here to the natural and run with that. But if Crank opens with an Oracle here, he is going to probably get some nice free kills. A lot of the times when you do the early Hellions, you'll try and follow this up with a Widow Mine after you've got all 4 out, but as we see currently going, Center's already supply blocked, and this is not going to get any less of nuisance-y, I guess. I don't know how to describe that any better, but like the other older school version of this build is like you continue to produce Marines, so you've got about 7 of them, you get a couple Hellions up behind this, and it's very similar to like the 1-1-1 we're seeing in a lot of TVTs, but in this instance Center is going for the Widow Mines now, so he just runs the 2 Hellions up this ramp. This is hardly the fastest Hellions possible, but he'll start getting some probe kills with this. 1 goes down, 2 goes down, 3 goes down. Sees the Oracle 2 on top is really nice. 5 probes for the cost of 2 Hellions already worth. But these Widow Mines are going to be left back at home, and this Oracle is not going to get any damage done. Crank, I think in the best case scenario, will see the Widow Mines and juke back out really quickly. He puts 1 Widow Mine on each side of the mineral field, so really not a lot of damage potential here for this Oracle. Normally would be, but as we see, without a lot of Marines, gets baited right into that shot. Really nice. Taking care of their 4 Center. Now he can pick up those Widow Mines and go across the map with them if he pleases, and he does pleases. With the Oracle dying, you know, that takes away a bit of damage, a bit of harass, okay? But most importantly, that removes any chance of detection. So Crank's putting out another one right away, recognizing that there are Widow Mines in play. And this is almost guaranteed for the Envision more than anything else. I highly doubt Crank's going to use this for any sort of damage. Probes being pulled left and right. This Widow Mine will get a decent shot off on something. The Mothership Core, yeah. He's taking down to 30 health. Picks the Widow Mine up, tries to get out of here. Oh, that Oracle went across the map again for another attack, though. Needs to swoop back home because, of course, while it'd be nice to kill a couple LCVs, that's really important. You make sure that Widowmine does not rearm and deal more damage to your probe line. Centers has killed not a crazy amount at this point, but still has the potential to do more. This Widowmine will be off cooldown here in about 2 seconds, I think, too. So just gonna, yeah, about 10 burrows. Get a decent shot off here. Crank hates his own Stargate, I guess. Getting a little bit antsy there with that attack, but the Envision coming back, he cleans this up. And some decent harass here out of center. Bottom a nice chunk of time. Back it up and puts a bunker up for extra safety's sake. We've got the third CC on the way. We don't have a lot of tech, though. This is something I'm a little bit wary of. He's kept the barracks on the reactors. He's just pumping out a bunch of Marines. I like the Raven for the potential point defense drones. The extra Marines might help with the Oracle, although there's a Widowmine waiting, so Crank seeing this will not engage on top of it. 6 Marines, though, is another can of worms. Gets up here. Crank picking up a couple SCVs. So kind of evening up the attack so far, 6 to 8. Medevac healing that SCV will keep it alive through the Oracle fire. A bit odd and funny to see. But the Robo Bay, finishing up here in a moment. Crank, you know, we're talking a lot about what Center's doing, but Crank's moving towards this Colossus. He's also got a little bit of tech behind it, with double forges coming out. He's not going to be too pressured to go in and attack Center, and Center is the one who's pressured right now. We're coming up on 10 minutes in the game, and he's not started Stim. This is really going to be devastating for him. I like the whole Raven was the point defense drone thing. You think of a lot of Stalkers, you shut this down easy peasy with a good point defense drone. Maybe get some Vikings up to follow it, you save this for the later game. But none of that's really relevant if you don't have Stim, if you don't have Marauders, if you don't have a way to deal with those Colossus, which are going to be out shortly. Yeah, this is just the first tech lab getting attached right now, so not so good. Oh man, I don't know, Zombie Gup, I know you're still here. What do you think about the whole 10-minute stim timing here?
It happens. Remember we saw Maru take like the latest stim ever, but he was like, he made it work.
You know, that is true. I mean, like a stim at this point of the game isn't like automatic game over. Perhaps I'm laying a little too thick onto it, but it's still it's a situation where Center's not able to go and drop. He's not able to push for a fake and overcharge and back out or anything like that. Not that Nimbus really allows that in the first place, but he'll scan. He'll see. Okay, Crank's got. Ooh, he doesn't see the double forges, which kind of sucks. But does see the RoboBait researching away. Does see the Robo facility creating this Colossus. He knows exactly what's coming.
Hey, this is actually a best of 3. The brackets are incorrect.
Oh my god, really? We can't win. I just can't win. So, is the round of 32 the best of 3 then?
No, that's still a best of 1, but some people have already played round of 16 as a best of 1, so. Whoops.
Oh, we're in the round of 16 right now, okay.
Yeah, like.
Olivia! Okay, so this is a best of 3. That's actually really awesome. I was hoping to get more out of these two. At any rate, the Ravens got a couple of very interesting potential things here. It's normally a pretty not used unit. Feedback shuts this down so easily and it's so expensive, which is why you don't ever see it versus Protoss. But point defense drones to assist drops, seeker missiles to deal some damage, auto turrets maybe, but most not likely the case. Combat Shields has just recently started up as well. +1 weapons are coming out here in a moment's time, but like upgrades, favor of Crank. He could chrono out those level 2 ones if he wants to, but investing in the army is not a bad choice either. As Colossus count is looking fantastic. So many times you see Protoss players get caught a little bit off guard with only having 1. This is an instance where, of course, he's got several, so he's okay. Still floating around, just doing some scouting for the time being. But Ghost Academy on the way. You know, those EMPs ready and available. EMP is really nice. I recently got turned on to this small mini series on YouTube. I'll give this a shout out. I don't know if you guys have seen it because it did make me laugh pretty hard. It's this. It's called like How It Looks versus How It Feels or something. I can't remember the exact name of it. But they got things like Ghost EMPing. It's like How It Looks. It just shows like a really simple EMP go off, no big deal. But it's like How It Feels, and the Ghost EMP is basically like a mini nuke. I don't know, it's pretty funny. Nice use of the point defense drone. Will still lose the Raven if he doesn't throw a second one down. He had the energy for a second one too. Real shame there. But the Viking count has been built up behind this. Crank is not going to have an army that automatically wins, but the Stalker count is looking fantastic. He'll be able to focus down those Vikings, no problem. Although if Center can use this sort of dead space to his advantage. Oh my god, that Oracle, really? Really? Go kill it with a Marine Center, what are you doing? Okay, well, SCVs are being pulled into this. I'm not sure how much I love this choice. There's a whole lot of them, it's just the SCVs from the third specifically. Which is why I don't like this choice, because it's not enough to really aid. It's more like just freebies. So a couple volleys go off on the SCVs, but as we see, they don't really stop anything. A hallucinated Colossus comes out of Crank as to be expected. This is like the master of hallucinations. Scans and realizes he's shooting the wrong one, still shoots the wrong one nonetheless. Viking count is dwindling to these Stalkers, but the Marauders also take out a good chunk of the Stalkers underneath us. One Colossus remains, but all the Vikings pretty much have gone down. One single Viking remains, but he's going to stay on top of it with Marauders. Nice moves here out of Center, rather. Crank being driven back entirely. GG. And Center, well played.
Yay.
Alright, so I think it's a loser's pick in the OlimoLeague, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.